The pressure to make a definitive choice before the clock strikes midnight creates a palpable weight in the air. Many feel a sudden urge to break a long-standing habit just as the world prepares for celebration. This impulsive drive stems from the moon's collision with Uranus, demanding a radical departure from the expected. On this day, Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, the moon moves through the final degrees of Taurus while making a significant sextile to Neptune. The sun also sits in a tight conjunction with Venus in Capricorn, grounding these sudden shifts in a search for lasting value. Madame Zodiac observes these shifting tides with a keen eye for those ready to transform. While some will find a sudden windfall or a romantic breakthrough, others might stumble into a trap of their own making if they ignore the subtle warnings in the sky. My dear star children, I wish you a wonderful New Year's Eve, and I send you my best wishes for the year ahead.
My dear Aries, your final day of the year is charged with a dynamic energy that demands your full attention. This Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, opens with a powerful surge of ambition that might make your morning coffee feel like rocket fuel. Mars, your ruling planet, is currently stationed at 12 degrees 18 minutes of Capricorn, driving you toward professional heights. This placement in your 10th house of career suggests that even as others are winding down, you are mentally scaling new peaks. The discipline of Capricorn tempers your natural impulsivity, allowing you to plan your next big move with surgical precision. The moon crosses your house too, the one of finances and personal values, which brings a grounding influence to your fiery nature. You might find yourself evaluating your bank balance with more scrutiny than usual today. It is a perfect moment to set a budget for the coming year, ensuring your resources align with your long-term goals. Your patience today rivals that of a yogi in heavy traffic, which is a rare and beautiful sight for an Aries. The square between Jupiter and Chiron might stir some old insecurities regarding your place in the world, but your internal drive remains unshaken. Use this tension to heal old wounds by proving to yourself how much you have grown. The sun's conjunction with Venus suggests that a professional relationship could take a more pleasant or even lucrative turn. You are radiating a quiet authority that others find both impressive and slightly intimidating. Even your smartphone might feel the cosmic heat, so perhaps keep it on a cool surface while you navigate these intense vibrations. Celestial recommendation: focus your energy on one specific financial goal, rather than scattering your efforts across multiple projects. Take a moment to appreciate the stability you have built with your own hands this year. Reflect on how your definition of success has evolved over the past 12 months. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell.
My sweet Taurus, the universe is placing you directly in the spotlight as the year comes to a close. This day announces a period of profound personal revelation that might catch you by surprise. Venus, your celestial ruler, is at 8 degrees 34 minutes of Capricorn, harmonizing beautifully with your earthy essence. This transit encourages you to look at your long-term expansion and how you present yourself to the world. The moon crosses your house 1, the one of appearance and self-identity, making this a day of high visibility. With the moon forming a conjunction with Uranus in your sign at 27 degrees 57 minutes, expect the unexpected regarding your own moods or physical energy. You might feel a sudden urge to change your look or debut a version of yourself that no one saw coming. Your usual love for routine is being challenged by a cosmic itch for liberation and novelty. It is as if your inner landscape is undergoing a beautiful, albeit slightly chaotic renovation. The sextile between the moon and Neptune adds a layer of glamour and intuition to your day, making you feel almost psychic. Trust those gut feelings, especially when meeting new people or navigating social gatherings tonight. Even your favorite pair of shoes might feel like they have a little extra magic in them today. The sun's presence in Capricorn reinforces your need for structure amidst the Uranian surprises. Balance your desire for change with the practical steps needed to make those changes permanent. This is an ideal moment for a bold self-expression that honors both your past and your future. Daily advice: embrace a bit of spontaneity today, even if it feels slightly outside your comfort zone. Allow yourself to be the center of attention without feeling the need to apologize for it. Listen to the whispers of your intuition as they are louder than usual right now. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My lovely Geminis, the stars are inviting you into a more reflective and mystical space as this year concludes. This Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, opens with a sense of quiet anticipation that is quite different from your usual social buzz. Mercury, your quick-witted ruler, is currently at 27 degrees 53 minutes of Sagittarius, pushing your thoughts toward the horizon and beyond. This placement encourages you to seek the truth behind the chatter and to find meaning in the patterns of your life. The moon crosses your house 12, the one of spirituality and the subconscious, suggesting a need for retreat. You might find that your dreams are particularly vivid or that you require more moments of silence than usual. It is a day where the invisible world feels much closer than the tangible one. The conjunction between the moon and Uranus in Taurus might trigger a sudden breakthrough in your understanding of a past event. This cosmic alignment acts like a lightning bolt in the dark, illuminating hidden corners of your psyche. Your internal dialogue might be moving at the speed of light, so try to ground yourself through writing or meditation. Even your morning tea might seem to hold the answers to the universe if you look closely enough at the leaves. The sextile from the moon to Neptune in Pisces enhances your creative imagination and your empathy for others. You are highly sensitive to the energy of your environment today, so choose your company wisely. This is a profound time for releasing old baggage that you do not wish to carry into the new year. Celestial recommendation: spend some time in solitude to process the events of the last 12 months before joining any festivities. Trust that your inner voice knows exactly what you need to hear right now. Write down one thing you are ready to let go of and symbolically release it tonight. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell.
My darling Cancers, the social fabric of your life is glowing with a special intensity today. This Wednesday, December 31, 2025, the cosmos is highlighting your connections and your dreams for the future. The moon, your protective ruler, is moving through the final degrees of Taurus, bringing a sense of emotional steadiness. The moon crosses your house 11, the one of friendships and collective hopes, making this an excellent day for group activities. You might find yourself taking on a central role in your social circle, organizing or nurturing those around you. With Jupiter retrograde in your sign at 21 degrees 25 minutes, there is a strong focus on internal growth and reevaluating your personal expansion. This retrograde motion asks you to look back at how much you have matured emotionally over the last few months. The moon's conjunction with Uranus could bring a sudden invitation or a surprising encounter with an old friend. Your social life feels electric, and you might find yourself connecting with people who challenge your usual perspective. The sextile to Neptune adds a touch of magic to your interactions, making conversations feel soulful and deep. Your intuition is your best guide today when navigating the complex dynamics of a group. Even the stars seem to be winking at you as you navigate your way through the final hours of the year. The square between Jupiter and Chiron might bring up a slight feeling of vulnerability, but your friends are there to support you. This is a day to celebrate the community you have built and the dreams you share with others. Daily advice: reach out to a friend you haven't spoken to in a while to share a moment of gratitude. Be open to new social experiences that might initially seem a bit unconventional. Focus on collective joy rather than any small personal anxieties that may arise. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell.
My radiant Leos, the spotlight is shining directly on your professional life and your highest ambitions today. This Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, you are standing on a peak, looking out at the empire you are building. The sun, your magnificent ruler, is at 10 degrees 3 of Capricorn, joined in a beautiful embrace with Venus. This conjunction brings a touch of grace and charm to your authoritative presence, making you irresistible to those in power. The moon crosses your house 10, the one of ambition and public status, emphasizing your drive for recognition. You are not just ending the year, you are setting the stage for a spectacular debut in the coming months. The moon's conjunction with Uranus and Taurus might bring a sudden change in your career path or a surprising piece of news regarding your reputation. Stay flexible, as these shocks are often the catalysts for the breakthroughs you have been waiting for. Your patience rivals that of a lion waiting for the perfect moment to strike, and that moment is approaching. The sextile between the moon and Neptune suggests that your professional goals are being guided by a higher vision or inspiration. Trust your creative instincts, as they are particularly sharp under this celestial configuration.
Even your reflection in the mirror seems to radiate a new level of confidence today. The heavy Capricorn influence in your chart ensures that your dreams are grounded in reality and hard work. Use this day to finalize any professional projects or to make a lasting impression on someone important. Celestial recommendation: visualize your career goals for the next year with as much detail and color as possible. Acknowledge the hard work you have put in and allow yourself to feel proud of your achievements. Dress in a way that makes you feel powerful and ready to take on the world. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My meticulous Virgos, your mind is expanding toward new horizons as the year draws to a close. This Wednesday, December 31, 2025, the universe is encouraging you to look beyond the details and see the big picture. Mercury, your analytical ruler, is at 27 degrees 53 minutes of Sagittarius, sparking a desire for wisdom and adventure. This transit challenges you to step outside your comfort zone and explore ideas that are bold and perhaps a bit risky. The moon crosses your house 9, the one of expansion, philosophy, and long-distance travel, bringing a sense of wanderlust. You might find yourself dreaming of far-off places or diving into a complex subject that fascinates you. The moon's conjunction with Uranus in Taurus could bring a sudden insight or a eureka moment that changes your perspective entirely. Your usual need for order is being met with a refreshing dose of chaos that actually helps you see things more clearly. The sextile to Neptune in Pisces enhances your ability to understand the deeper, more spiritual meanings behind your experiences. Your intuition is working in tandem with your intellect today, creating a powerful synergy. Even your morning crossword puzzle might feel like it's revealing secrets of the cosmos. The Sun and Venus in Capricorn provide a stabilizing influence, ensuring that your new ideas have a practical foundation. This is an ideal time to plan a trip or a course of study that will broaden your world in the coming year. Daily advice: engage in a conversation with someone who has a completely different worldview than yours. Allow yourself to daydream about your future without immediately trying to organize it. Take a small risk in your thinking and see where it leads you. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell. My graceful Libras, today is a day of deep transformation and emotional intensity for you. This Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, the stars are asking you to look beneath the surface of your relationships and your finances. Venus, your charming ruler, is at 8 degrees 34 minutes of Capricorn, conjunct the Sun and Mars. This powerful cluster of planets in your 4th house suggests that your focus is on your foundations and your inner security. The moon crosses your house 8, the one of transformation, shared resources, and mysteries, heightening your sensitivity. You might find yourself dealing with intense emotions or deep-seated issues that require your attention. The moon's conjunction with Uranus in Taurus could bring a sudden shift in a financial matter or a surprising revelation in a close partnership. While you usually prefer harmony, today you might find that a bit of disruption is necessary for true growth. Your ability to balance these intense energies is your greatest strength right now. The sextile between the moon and Neptune adds a layer of compassion and psychic awareness to your day. You can sense what others are feeling before they even speak, so trust your instincts in all your dealings. Even your home environment might feel like it's undergoing a subtle energetic shift today. This is a powerful time for clearing out emotional clutter and making space for new beginnings. Celestial recommendation: reflect on the power dynamics in your closest relationships and seek a more authentic balance. Pay attention to your dreams tonight, as they may contain messages about your personal evolution. Be honest with yourself about what you truly value and what you are ready to let go of. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell. My intense Scorpios, your relationships are the focal point of this final day of the year. This Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, brings a powerful energy to your interactions with others, both personal and professional. Mars, your traditional ruler, is currently at 12 degrees 18 minutes of Capricorn, giving you a determined and strategic edge in your communications. This placement in your third house suggests that your words carry weight and your mind is focused on long-term plans. The moon crosses your house 7, the one of partnership and the couple, bringing a focus on your most significant bonds. You might find yourself reevaluating your commitments or seeking a deeper level of connection with a partner. The moon's conjunction with Uranus and Taurus could spark a sudden change in a relationship or an unexpected encounter that leaves you intrigued. Your usual desire for control is being tested by the unpredictable nature of others today. The sextile between the moon and Neptune enhances your ability to empathize and connect on a soulful level. You are able to see past the masks that people wear and touch the truth of their intentions. Even the most mundane conversation could take a turn toward the profound under this sky. The Sun and Venus in Capricorn provide a solid framework for your discussions, ensuring that they lead to tangible results. This is an ideal day for clearing the air or for making a significant commitment to someone special. Daily advice: listen more than you speak today and pay attention to the unspoken signals from others. Be willing to let go of a grudge to make room for a fresh start in the new year. Express your appreciation for the people who have stood by you throughout the year. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My adventurous Sagittarians, today is about finding the magic in the mundane and the health in your habits. This Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, the cosmos is turning your attention toward your daily routines and your physical well-being. Jupiter, your expansive ruler, is retrograde in Cancer at 21 degrees 25 minutes, encouraging a period of internal reflection. This transit suggests that your true growth right now comes from looking inward and nurturing your emotional roots. The moon crosses your house 6, the one of health, work, and daily service, bringing a focus to your physical vitality. You might feel a sudden urge to reorganize your workspace or to start a new wellness regimen. The moon's conjunction with Uranus and Taurus could bring a sudden realization about a health matter or a surprise change in your daily schedule. While you love the big picture, today the details are where the real breakthroughs are happening. Your energy might fluctuate, so listen to your body and give it the rest or the movement it needs. The sextile to Neptune adds a touch of inspiration to your daily tasks, making even the simplest chores feel meaningful. Your intuition is guiding you toward a more balanced and harmonious way of living. Even your morning workout might feel like a sacred ritual under the celestial influence. The Sun and Venus in Capricorn help you ground your desires for change into practical, achievable goals. This is an ideal time to set intentions for your physical and mental health in the coming year. Celestial recommendation: pay attention to the small signals your body is sending you today and act on them. Simplify your schedule to allow for moments of mindfulness and self-care. Find a creative way to make your daily responsibilities more enjoyable and fulfilling. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell.
My steadfast Capricorns, you are the masters of the cosmic landscape as the year comes to a close. This Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, your sign is hosting a powerful assembly of planets, placing you at the center of the action. Saturn, your disciplined ruler, is at 26 degrees 8 minutes of Pisces, encouraging you to bring structure to your dreams and intuition. With the Sun, Venus, and Mars all in your sign, you are radiating a potent blend of authority, charm, and drive. The moon crosses your house 5, the one of creativity, romance, and self-expression, inviting you to let your hair down. You might find yourself feeling more playful and expressive than usual, surprising those who only see your serious side. The moon's conjunction with Uranus in Taurus could spark a sudden creative insight or a surprising romantic development. Your usual reserve is being challenged by a desire for excitement and novelty in your personal life. The sextile between the moon and Neptune adds a layer of poetic beauty and spiritual depth to your creative pursuits. You are able to manifest your visions with more ease than usual today, so don't be afraid to dream big. Even your most structured plans can benefit from a touch of Uranian spontaneity. This is an ideal day for celebrating your achievements and indulging in the things that bring you joy. Daily advice: allow yourself to be spontaneous and follow your heart's desires today. Share your creative ideas with others and don't be afraid to take center stage. Celebrate your successes with the people you love and acknowledge how far you have come. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell.
My unique Aquarians, your focus is turning toward your inner world and your sense of belonging today. This Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, the stars are highlighting your foundations and your connection to your home and family. Uranus, your innovative ruler, is retrograde in Taurus at 27 degrees 57 minutes, urging you to reevaluate your need for security and freedom. This transit suggests that your most radical changes are happening within your private life and your emotional landscape. The moon crosses your house 4, the one of family, home, and roots, bringing a focus to your domestic life. You might find yourself wanting to spend more time at home or connecting with your family in a new way. The moon's conjunction with Uranus could bring a sudden change in your living situation or an unexpected insight into your family history. Your usual focus on the future is being balanced by a need to understand and honor your past. The sextile from the moon to Neptune in Pisces enhances your intuition regarding your family dynamics and your inner emotional state. You are able to heal old wounds through compassion and understanding today. Even a simple meal at home could feel like a profound experience under this celestial configuration. The Sun and Venus in Capricorn provide a stabilizing influence, helping you ground your emotional insights into practical domestic improvements. This is an ideal time to create a sense of sanctuary in your home and to nurture your closest bonds. Celestial recommendation: spend some quality time in your personal space and reflect on what home truly means to you. Connect with a family member or a loved one to share your thoughts and feelings. Focus on creating a stable and nurturing environment for yourself in the coming year. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My intuitive Pisces, your mind is buzzing with ideas, and your social life is filled with meaningful connections today. This Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, the cosmos is highlighting your communication and your local environment. Neptune, your ethereal ruler, is in your sign at 27 degrees 9 minutes, harmonizing perfectly with the moon in Taurus. This transit enhances your natural psychic abilities and your creative imagination, making you feel deeply connected to the world around you. The moon crosses your house 3, the one of communication, learning, and short trips, bringing a focus to your interactions. You might find yourself engaged in fascinating conversations or discovering new things in your neighborhood. The moon's conjunction with Uranus and Taurus could bring a sudden piece of news or a surprising insight that changes your way of thinking. Your usual fluid nature is being met with a touch of Uranian brilliance, sparking innovative ideas and unexpected connections. The sextile from the moon to Neptune adds a touch of magic and poetry to your words, making you a captivating communicator. You are able to express your deepest thoughts with clarity and grace today. Even a short walk could lead to a surprising discovery or a moment of profound inspiration. The Sun and Venus in Capricorn provide a solid framework for your ideas, helping you turn your visions into reality. This is an ideal time to write, teach, or share your wisdom with those around you. Daily advice: pay attention to the coincidences and synchronicities that occur today, as they are messages from the universe. Share your insights with others and be open to the new ideas that come your way. Take a moment to appreciate the beauty in your immediate surroundings and the people you encounter. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell. The collective energy of Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, centers on the intersection of tradition and sudden innovation. With the moon conjunct Uranus in Taurus, the world experiences a physical restlessness that challenges the heavy Capricorn influence of the Sun and Mars. This configuration suggests a friction between the desire for security and the necessity of change. The atmosphere places a demand on the ability to remain flexible while maintaining core principles. Quiet reflections often lead to unexpected realizations about personal freedom and structural boundaries. Madame Zodiac watches as the old year fades into the light of new possibilities. The stars offer a map, yet the final steps across the threshold remain a personal journey for every soul.
A subtle invitation remains for those who wish to follow the celestial rhythm more closely. I'll see you every day at 3 p.m. UTC+1 for your daily horoscope.